So I made it out here to Gillum. Conditions are like one step above baby pool status. I would rather have a little wind. You want to treat stepping up in your progression just like starting out. Like you want the same conditions that you would take your first flight on, so that the only variables are your gear. You know, if you can take the variables out of the sky, then you're really just dealing with gear stuff, and that makes it a lot easier, a lot safer. I'm just gonna watch it for a few minutes and kind of sort the gear, warm up the motor, and we're gonna test this thing out tonight. It should be a go. All right, boys and girls. This is the moment of truth. Let's lay this brand new wing out in the grass. Strap up. Got a good solid 6 to 8 mile an hour out of the southwest wind. Been a bit of heavy air traffic through here. Nothing right here at this field, but several planes have come over at around 1,000 to 3,000 feet. Let's unfurl this beast, huh? Yeah, it's actually not a very big glider, even for the large size. Like, it doesn't take up the room in this ozone bag. Like, there's almost too much bag here. See where the tail stops? There's like an extra 18 inches of bag. Yes, it's also the first time to use this sachet bag. It's got Velcro around the leading edge. Look at that. So nice. You know what? I think we need to get an Instagram photo of Zeno. What y'all think? I think so. Instagram. I think I'm going to skip the gloves. I want to be able to feel the controls on this glider. I want to be fully locked in with this thing. So fresh, new, and crispy. So freaking snaky already. I touch it and it goes upside down in the wind. Lovely. Pull the tips back down. Hey, my first compression knot. Who knew? Let's get this dude untangled here. Oh, compression knot central here. These skinny little risers, there's so much going on with them to be so small. Now then, always the problem with these high aspect ratio wings. All right, is they just want to snake around like crazy. It's like the tips just become uncontrollable. Okay, that looks clear. This one here is clear. All right, all that's good. Daddy's happy. We'll give myself a little slack in them, just like I like it. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Kyle, this is Mark from Florida. I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, well, hello, man. I'm just about to strap in, dude. I'm about to fly this Ozone Zeno for the first time. I just unboxed it.
Well, very good. Very safe.
You want to be on the video? I'm recording.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're on it, brother.
Hey, Mark from Florida saying hello to everyone.
Ha! Good stuff, man. We'll see you soon.
All right, later.
Later, Mark. There we go. I'm going to clip that there. All right. Fully hooked in. I will not be using speed bar on this flight. This is just a little test run. First I'm going to strap in and then I'm going to crank it up. Gosh, those little risers, man. That is just wild to me. All right, let's check our airspace. Doesn't look like A's, B's. There's not much to tangle. It's pretty easy to check. It actually gives it a little simplicity. Let's crank this beast up. All right, clear. Yay, for you, Woody. Alright, let's try not to tangle anything. Clear to the pulleys. Let's grab these A's here. Thing looks good. Let's kite her up. See how she kites. Oh, yeah. She kites good. Whoa. She lifted off the ground in no time flat. Everything seems to be flying well. There's a little gust. I'm just gonna fly her like a paraglider. So far, she is extremely lifty. I mean, just a couple of steps and I was off. I'll give myself a little altitude here. You know, the rules are the same. Keep the glider over your head. If it shoots forward, bang it with a little brake. If it drops back, hands up. Just gonna do a nice, easy flight with this glider this time. I haven't even turned it yet. I'm gonna get a little more altitude out here over this field. I do want to get away from this airport, so we're gonna do a right turn. Look, lean. There we go. I'm feeling these wooden handles here, steering with those things. Just seeing how the wing feels. It's kind of awkward with the motor. I'm having to reach way up high to do that. All right, let's do a left turn. Look, lean, turn. Feels real really nice, man. I'm not getting much penetration into the wind. Of course, I don't have speed bar on. Wow. Just the tiny little evening thermals are lifting me up. Very nice. Zeno, baby. You know, she flies just like a paraglider. I kind of half expected that. Like, didn't expect any kind of huge, like, gigantic earth-shattering difference. I mean, it's a wing. It's got the same controls. It just, it's got a lot more lift to it. I could tell that. Even kiting it up, I could feel it pulling a lot harder than that smaller hadron or any kind of beginner wing that I've used. That high aspect ratio just really gives it a lot of good lift, which is the point of the glider, you know, is to... It is quite a bit dampened, like the turbulence that I feel versus the Hadron 22. Of course, that's the wing that I'm most often fly. The Delta 3, it's a little more dampened as well. So comparing the way this wing feels to the Delta 3, it really feels more solid. Like I really like the way I get the feedback better with this glider than I do with the Delta. I think it's about time to change the plug in this motor. It's starting to run slightly rough at idle. Bit of turbulence there. Yeah, I can feel it. But the turbulence is slower, probably because it's a bigger wing. There's no swivels on the pulleys. I guess they're going for lightweight. I was getting kind of dumped there. Whoa! Just got lifted like 50 feet. That's nice. Man, just the slightest little bit of throttle, you really gain some altitude. And I got on the scales before I got on this wing. I'm actually about 10 pounds over the top. I don't think that's a whole lot in these good smooth motoring conditions. I say smooth, there's actually a bit of turbulence, but smooth enough. Really liking it though. Oh, I can't wait to strap up to a good pod harness and take this thing on an adventure. That's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, I can tell she wants to turn really flat too. That's a sign of a good thermaling wing, is it doesn't want to cut and dive and roll really hard. It just wants to stay nice and level, which is the goal really when you're doing a free flight type of flying that this glider's made for. You just really want it to stay over your head. You don't want it to shoot or bank. Oh, that's cool. I can really see the internal structure of this wing good. That's kind of odd that the snaps are above the little pulleys. I've never seen that before. It seemed like they would be below the pulleys. I guess the pulleys are sewn in. Huh. Interesting. Really like this glider. Man, beautiful dang sunset. That's a fact, Jack. Got the sun rays coming through the clouds. Looks like shit in the GoPro. Freaking beautiful in real life though. Looking through these polarized sunglasses. Nice. Alright, well I don't want to wear the girl out too hard, and I don't want to put her up wet, so I think I might just land. Call it a good evening. You know, I just realized it's been over 2 weeks since I've been flying. Sometimes all you need to do is just to get up and sort of putter around, and it gives you all the good love you need, man. I bet I'm gonna overshoot the landing on this thing because the glide's so nice and everything. Yeah, look at me. I'm gonna shoot right over this damn thing. Motor sounds like it's about to die. Southwest. Oh, looks like we've got a passerby down here. No airplanes are coming. We're good. Like a butterfly. You see people watching, you fly like a butterfly. That's the rules. Which is what I was doing anyway. Alright, I'm not going to overshoot the landing this time. I'm going to come in nice and gentle. Straight into the wind. Am I going to clear the ditch? Yeah, I think I am. Oh, yeah. Check it out, man. Oh, I like this wing. Oh, I like this wing a lot. Of course, it ain't tried to kill me yet. That's my first time to kite it, actually. That's cool. You pull it down and you get tips. Look at it start to stall. Tips want to fall back. So you can find your stall point right here on the ground. Huh. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to spend some more time with it. This was only the first rodeo. It wasn't a rodeo. Like a nice gentle lap around the pond. Beautiful though. Yeah, kiting these high aspect ratio wings is always kind of a conundrum, because you got these squirrely ass tips flying around everywhere. They're not really made to kite. It's more like inflate and fly. You know, that's the real money making with these things. See how many stickers I can pick up with it. So I don't know if you could tell or not, but my initial impressions of the wing, it's pretty nice. I can't wait to fly it, like free fly it. I'm really excited. I hope I come across some good conditions soon for that. I had an issue with the motor. The airbox came loose and started kissing the propeller, but my propeller chewed a hole in the airbox. The propeller's basically undamaged. That stuff just wipes off. There's basically no damage on the propeller, but it sure did knock the edge off of that airbox. But there's a filter inside of this airbox. That I didn't know. I thought it was just a silencer. But there's an actual foam filter in there that prevents debris from getting into the carburetor. That makes me feel a lot better about the engine overall. Like, I know nothing foreign has been introduced into it, so that'll keep the engine running good for a long time. I'll probably doctor that airbox with something, duct tape. I hope you enjoyed that little test flight video and the new Zeno for Kylo. Quite impressed with it. And oh, new glasses. I don't know if you noticed the new blue shades here. I noticed some things started looking a little bit fuzzy through my glasses. Not much, just enough to notice, like the small print in the distance. I started having to kind of squint to read. So I went to the optometrist and he said, your eyes have actually improved. So, which is what made my vision appear worse. It was actually getting better, like my naked eye vision, and which is roughly 20/20 anyway, but with the glasses, I see really well and really sharp. So I got me some new shades with the proper new prescription for my eyesight, and everything is looking nice and sharp and clear, and I can spot buzzards far off into the distance and see where it's at. Yeah, look for some new glasses coming soon to my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed them as much as I do. Consider giving the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want a thumbs down it, there's that too. It's all up to you. But much love from me either way. Kyle out.